waiting for you for ages.
Hey everyone, I'm Kimberly Ann Campbell, and I voice Lesser Lord Kusanali, aka Nahida. This is my first ever special program, and I can't wait to explore the upcoming content with all of you.
What's up, everybody? My name is Alejandro Saab, and I'm the voice of Sino. Hopefully everyone's gotten to know Sino a little better during this version, and we've still got plenty of Sino coming our way in the upcoming version too.
And I'm sure lots of travelers are super excited to see what version 3.2 has in store for us. So let's jump right in and start with our new version trailer.
Let's do it!
Let's see. Okay. Let's New
Imagine
trailer.
this.
What are you
We have
looking at?
orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yeah, we're just waking
We have
up,
changed
okay.
Sumeru's entire political landscape.
Entire political landscape.
Did I
That sounds
just
good
see
to me.
something dart by?
Let's make
Having
this
the
a
doctor
little bit
gone
bigger.
benefits him as well as us.
There we go. I think that works out pretty good.
Amazing.
We actually freed her. I mean, we're
So
gonna free her.
this is
Otherwise,
how
we
it
can't
feels to walk
actually
out of
play
that
as
place
her.
with my own body. Yeah.
Oh, look at that! It looks like she's actually posing for the camera when you use her attacks.
Hey,
And she's got a photo shoot kind of.
make yourself
that's
at
pretty
home.
But is she gonna be strong? That's
But
what
now
I'm
doesn't
wondering.
seem to be the time to indulge in this feeling.
It looks like they got the visuals down good enough. Alright, Layla.
Is it too late for an
trial?
extension?
She used a sword.
Not now.
I have so little swords right now. Like, I don't have a lot of swords available. I have a ton of claymores laying around. Okay, that's not general hyper status. We're gonna be
Luckily,
farming
there is
that for
still
a
some
very long
time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
So,
Who wants what? Potato?
you think this is over?
Yes, I think it is over.
Wait. No.
Oh no! They made her cry! The Sage's Academia's will pay
That's
for
the
this.
secret hidden by Ermin's soul concerning the truth of this world.
The truth of this world.
The
Looks like we're gonna
Balladeer
get a
has
lot
already,
of lore drop this
already
patch.
become a god?
No
Okay.
wonder your own people have abandoned you.
That is pretty cool.
God of wisdom.
Okay, so he gets in the big giant robot. That's pretty cool.
At my command, you
Hey,
shall
that's pretty cool.
fall.
It's a Inazuma.
My endless cycle begins. Your ploy was to sacrifice the traveler here.
Oh
was
no,
it
don't
not?
sacrifice me. What the hell?
Nilu, are you sure about this? You're taking such a great risk for them.
Nilu, do it. Do it for the primo gem.
I must admit that I'm a little scared. But I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yeah, do it.
Hitham's plan is even more radical than I imagined.
Brothers, let's show them we Eremites are not to be messed with.
Hey, our Admiral's finally on our side.
Quasar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru, betrayed its Archon.
That fight looks like it's gonna be pretty cool.
We are using
I wonder
human
how I feel
wisdom to
about it
create
like
a
weeks from
god.
now. Well,
Let us reenact the scene of the Archon War. Come and inaugurate my birth as a god.
Either way, I think I'm gonna use Zhongli for that one because it looks like it's gonna be very annoying dodging those attacks. Alright, the first code is 6 Sierra Papa 942 Zulu 3 X-Ray Victor Whiskey Hotel. Put in the chat for y'all. That's pretty cool. Did I manage to already redeem it? What? 6 Sierra Papa 942 Zulu 3 X-Ray Victor Whiskey Hotel. Yep. Okay. That works. Let me share it with the people in the Discord.
So, we've got a lot to unpack from that trailer.
Yeah. After experiencing the Sub-Zeru's Festival Samsara and surviving our journey through the desert, we'll finally get to the riveting end of the Sumeru Archon quest in version 3.2.
So it is going to be the
Picking
end
up right
of the
where we
Sumeru
left off, the
Archon.
Traveler is teaming up with some amazing characters to face the Academia and rescue Sumeru's Archon. But I'm sure the first thing everyone's wondering is how we're going to save the Dendro Archon.
Yeah.
Bring her out of
for
jail.
sure. Nahida's been locked up by the doctor inside the sanctuary of Suristana.
Excuse me.
It's not like we can just go walking in there. And on top of that, we're dealing with 2 of the Fatui Harbingers now. We've got the Balladeer in his super powerful looking boss form, as well as the doctor,
His
who
Gundam.
seems to be a real
It's
tricky one
Gundam.
to predict. I'm not gonna lie, the Traveler really has his hands full with this one.
Yeah, definitely a tricky situation.
Totally. And besides these 2 Harbingers, we can be sure the Grand Sage will also be on his guard. But hey, with the help of 2 insiders like Sino and Alhaitham, we might just have a way into the Academia.
Well, as the General Mahamatra, Sino also has his own agenda. After being tracked and predicted by the Academia for all these years, this might just be his chance to settle the score.
And if we're hoping to truly save Sumeru, we'll definitely need the power of the Dendro Archon to help us.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how everyone's hard work and coordination plays out.
And I don't know about you guys, but besides saving Nahida, I'm also curious how we're going to save Irminsul. Plus, we still don't know the meaning behind the words that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata left us. World, forget me.
World.
Well, travelers will be able to personally unravel the answers to all these questions in their own journeys through version 3.2.
You know, I'm actually kind of curious what the future for Sumeru will be once they get through all of this and, well, you know, what will happen to the crew we've been working with along the way.
Yeah, same. I just hope things will work out for everyone affected by Elazar, like Dunyarzad and Kale. Oh, and we can't forget the desert dwellers who have been mistreated all these years. There's a lot that needs to change for them, too.
Yeah.
Right. So be sure not to miss Chapter 5 of the Archon Quest. Akasha pulses, the Kulpa flame rises. It'll be quite the
Justice
ride,
for
and
the
I
desert
hope everyone
people.
will enjoy it.
Yeah, and of course, the end of this quest won't be the end of everyone's journey in Sumeru. There are still many puzzles and mysteries waiting to be solved. Whether it's Lesser Lord Kusanali, the Doctor, or the Balladeer.
Okay, so
I think there
saying
still
that
might be
there's gonna
lots
be
of
character
unexpected
quests.
things waiting to be uncovered.
Cool.
Yes, it's gonna be awesome.
Okay, so now that we've talked about some of the storyline, maybe we can talk about that massive mechanical-looking puppet we've seen.
It's a
That's
Gundam.
the god that the Academia has been creating.
It's a god.
That's right. And now that you mentioned it, let's talk about the Balladeer boss battle.
Oh, okay.
This boss looks tough. The Doctor must have put a lot of his energy into this.
Yeah, the Balladeer has lots of strong and awesome looking abilities, so why don't we start by checking out some gameplay from the new boss battle?
Oh, okay.
Sounds good.
Woo!
Alright, let's see what we're gonna have to deal with. Flamethrower. Ice Smash. And that. Okay, that looks like it's gonna be kind of. I wonder what his resistances are gonna be. Oh, okay. What's that? That looks like... That looks pretty interesting. It looks like a dendro applicator.
Oh, wow, just look at the size of it. Pretty sure this
That's
boss
pretty
is going to
cool.
push travelers
Maybe,
to the limit.
Yeah, no kidding.
little
I mean, that thing is huge.
Thing is gonna
And come to
help
think
us
of it, this is
apply
like the
dendro on
third
them.
Fatui Harbinger boss battle we've had.
would be pretty
They
cool.
really keep stepping up the art and design every time. It's so awesome.
Yeah,
It's so cool.
this is an ultra powerful puppet we're going up against here. So we're talking huge attacks and epic moves. Let's break it down a bit. In the first phase of the battle, the
they're
Balladeer will
actually
use
gonna
his
tell us,
massive
okay.
arms to attack everyone. The arms are capable of utilizing different elemental powers, and there are several types of abilities, including attacks that create fields of burning or freezing effects on the ground.
Oh, you know what? This fight kind of reminds me of when we fight Ruin Guards. I think we'll have to come up with a way to paralyze it.
Right. And you might have noticed there are some arcane formations on the ground, so activating those might trigger some interesting effects.
And I bet a lot of people are wondering what that thing is floating next to us. Not gonna lie, he's kinda cute. Oh, maybe it's a Paimon reskin.
Sorry, but no. Not only is it super cute, but it's also super powerful. Travelers will need to charge energy for this little helper and use its special skill to counter the boss in battle.
A helper in a boss fight. Yeah, that's definitely not Paimon.
Once the balladeer has transformed into this massive form, our usual attacks won't deal any tangible damage to him.
Oh, okay.
So, the only thing capable of breaking through his defenses will be our little helper that we just mentioned. There will even be some moments in the fight where travelers will need to use an aiming mode to attack the boss's weak points.
That's cool and all, but I just feel like that's gonna be really
the size of the balladeer.
It's always fun.
I know, right? They also
first,
use some
and then
amazing
it just
special
gets really
effects for all of the
annoying
balladier's moves.
because you have to do it every single week.
The cosmic appearance, the spacey special effects of his skills really kind of remind me of the Raiden Shogun skills.
Ah, you're right. And seriously, I can't wait to check out this new boss fight. I'm so hyped.
Yeah.
So now that we've covered the new boss battle, I think it's time to introduce the first of our new playable characters coming in version 3.2.
Oh yes, Nahida.
Let's welcome
Lesser
Lesser Lord Kusanali, aka Nahida.
Yay! Hey, finally!
After everything we've experienced in the story so far, I think Nahida's already like a good friend to us. It's seriously so crazy what we've been through.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear you say that, Zach. Okay, so throughout our journey, maybe everyone's already noticed some of the unique, let's call it that, unique metaphors that Nahida likes to use. And
analogies.
They can be pretty out there. Or sometimes she'll use really childlike language to describe some deep or profound idea. But the truth is, she has yet to set foot in the outside world since she was born. To her, all the knowledge that she has in her mind is like pieces of scenery that she's never seen with her own eyes.
Totally. It's really hard to imagine that the god of wisdom had been locked up for 500 years. Just makes me upset just thinking about it.
But I'm sure everything will work out sooner or later.
If travelers would like to spend more time with Nahida, then be sure to check out Nahida's story quest, Sapientia or Mastes chapter.
Okay,
the quest will be available upon completing the Sumeru Archon quest. So be sure to check out the quest to learn more.
It's nice that we'll get to spend more time with her, but I want to see Nahida in battle. What you got for us, Kimberly?
Oh, I've got lots to share. But before we get to that, let's have a quick peek at Nahida in action.
What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is. Grow! The Temple of Wisdom!
I do like her aiming bow. That is pretty cool. Oh, come on, don't rain.
She's so cute!
Look at her!
I love her!
Aw, little Nahida is so cute. I love how she hops around when she's fighting. Oh, and her swing too. So, what's that skill that looks like she's using a viewfinder or something? That seems pretty different.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with her viewfinder-ish kind of skill, which is actually her elemental skill. As a catalyst user, Nahida's combat style is pretty unique. You may cast her elemental skill by tapping the skill button, or you may hold the button to enter an aiming mode. Opponents who are selected while aiming will be linked by Nahida's special mark. After you trigger elemental reactions on opponents who are linked, and when they take damage from dendro cores, Nahida will unleash Tri-Karma Purification, dealing dendro damage.
Okay, so this is so cool. Yeah, I love how it's like connecting the enemies together.
Okay, that's cool.
Outside of combat, Nahida can use her elemental skill and enter the aiming mode we just mentioned to interact with certain harvestable items, allowing her to collect items directly to the inventory from a distance.
Oh, yo,
wait.
I am
Being
totally
able to
getting
harvest
it.
materials like that is going to be
Just
so
for
cool.
that.
That'll really save us some time.
Yeah. This skill may also have some additional uses, so travelers will have to give it a try themselves and see.
Ooh, okay.
Nahida's elemental burst is where things get really interesting. Upon unleashing her burst, Nahida manifests the Court of Dreams, expanding a special field.
That's pretty amazing. The effect really does look like some royal court or palace.
Yeah. Different effects will be produced based on whether there are pyro, electro, and hydro characters in the party. While Nahida is within the special field, a pyro member in the party will increase the damage of Tri-Karma Purification. An electro party member will decrease the intervals at which Tri-Karma Purification is triggered, and a hydro party member will cause the duration of the field to be increased. If there are at least 2 party members of the elemental types I just mentioned, then the effects will be increased further.
This is blowing my mind right now. We'll really have to focus on which effects we want to achieve. Put some thought into our team's composition.
Right?
I'm not really a fan of
A key thing to remember is that these effects can be triggered while Nahida is not on the battlefield, as long as the active character remains in the special field radius.
Nice. Also, in addition to Nahida, we have one other character joining us in version 3.2.
That's right. She's a very peculiar academia student. Her name is Layla. Most days, she looks super tired and anxious, which seems to be a direct result of her relentless struggle with her studies.
Yeah.
Sounds like me.
Not only is she frail and anxious looking, but she also studies astrology. So it's no wonder people around her might consider her a little strange and mysterious. And even though she's always groaning about her studies, most of Layla's research work is actually fine overall. It's just her lack of confidence that's really holding her back. And that's when her unusual ability comes into play.
And her ability is sleepwalking.
Yeah. While she is sleeping, Layla unleashes her true self, allowing her to regain the confidence she needs and activate the talents and strengths she's had all along. As soon as she starts sleepwalking, her unfinished papers no longer seem like the monumental tasks they were, and she completes them.
I wish I could have that ability.
This is definitely something only Layla can do. Our viewers shouldn't try to do this with their own homework.
Darn.
But does Layla have any idea what happens when she's sleepwalking? I mean, does she know that she has this ability?
She seems to be aware of it. The papers are obviously full of her handwriting, after all. But there have been some weird instances. For example, once during crunch time while researching, she sleepwalked and climbed the wall of Salmio, and then randomly bumped into Candace. Such weird occurrences have made her start to wonder what's really going on.
And aside from her sleepwalking, just like any other student, Layla has many typical things that she hopes to achieve, as well as some regrets. She wants to be able to make friends and
Tilly, how's it
go
going?
out and have fun.
Yeah, I want Layla.
It seems like she'll never be able to do any of that until she graduates.
And actually, I'm guessing that she uses her sleepwalking abilities in combat too, right?
You bet. Let's have a look at Layla in combat.
Okay.
Even when we're not looking up at the stars, they're always there. Watching over us.
Oh, she uses swords. I'm like, man, I have so many
stars.
I already have so many people that use swords.
Stars, shine for me.
I was hoping for a claymore user.
It almost looks like she's sleeping while being protected by the shield.
This shield not only protects Layla, but also creates night stars while it is active. When a character protected by the shield uses an elemental skill, more night stars will be created. Once 4 night stars have been accumulated, they will transform into homing shooting stars, dealing damage to any opponent's hit.
Ooh. Ah, night stars. I love how her skills have a starry theme. It ties into her studies.
Yeah, throughout the skill's duration, each time a night star is accumulated, the shield strength will increase. This effect can stack up to a maximum of 4 times.
Opening the store.
Layla's elemental burst unleashes a dream sphere that constantly fires starlight slugs at opponents within its AoE, while also generating night stars for Layla's shield. As a talented Ratawa his student, Layla also comes in handy when crafting. When Layla crafts character talent materials, she has a set chance to receive double the product.
Oh, that's
nice.
sweet.
Anyway, when can travelers expect to see these new characters available in-game?
Great question. That brings us to our new event wishes.
Oh no.
In the early part of version 3.2,
She's not in the
Nahida
first
and Joinia
banner.
will be available.
She's not in Nahida's
In the later part
banner.
of the
Why?
version, we'll be seeing rerun event wishes for Yaemiko and Tartaglia, and Layla will become available for the first time.
I guess it gives me a reason
also,
to roll for
a new 5-star
Yaemiko.
weapon, 1,000 Floating Dreams, will be appearing in the new weapon event
Shame.
wish.
Oh, nice. By
I
the
really
way,
wanted
I've
her to
heard that
be
Layla's
in,
been getting
in
ready
Nahida's
recently to
banner, so I
participate
can
in
roll for
Sumeru's
them at the
Beast
same
Tamer
time.
tournament. But before we get into that, I think it's time for us to take another break. We'll be back with the latest info on events coming in the version update.
I know what you're thinking.
Yep.
It's time for redemption code.
Yeah, dealing with people.
You guys get it?
Boo.
I know.
Alright, that's enough.
Oh.
一决胜负，有大家在身边，以剑为誓。
Alright, that's the second. Man, my Ayato is so strong. Alright, let me punch it in so I can just copy it over. Let's see, Yankee, Juliet, Foxtrot, Charlie, Whiskey, Mike. Physical damage, ugh. HP. We'll hang on to that.
Welcome back to the version 3.2 special program, everyone. Next, we'll take a look at some of the new events for the coming
free
update.
Dory.
An amazing fungus competition is about to begin in the lands of Sumeru. Not
There's gonna
only
be
has it
fungus
attracted
around. I
local
thought I killed them all
competitors from Sumeru,
for
but
farming
also
for
spectators from
Nahida
other
and
nations.
Nilou and just about everyone else.
Fungus competition? How does that even work? Aren't fungi dangerous? They're always attacking us in the wild.
I know it sounds a little weird, but you'll love it. In this contest, participants will use a special gadget called a Wisdom Orb to catch and train their fungi.
It's
and
Pokemon!
participate in battle events.
They
Although
made
the fungi
Pokemon!
often pose as little troublemakers for us in the wild, using this gadget will allow travelers to establish a certain level of communication with them.
Okay, so if I catch and train a Jade Plume Terror Shroom, then I should be pretty much unstoppable, right?
Oh no, come on, that wouldn't be fair.
In this
It's
event,
Pokemon.
travelers will be able to sneak up on fungi in some certain areas to catch them. Unfortunately, the Jade Plume Terror Shroom is not one of those areas, Kimberly.
Aww.
If you end up startling them, they'll flee until they are outside a set distance.
After catching different kinds of fungi, you can follow Paimon's suggestion and give them cute names. But most importantly, you will have to train your fungi.
That sounds fun.
Travelers will have to use special
it's
floral
Pokemon.
ingredients to mix
It's
and
my
form
Pokemons.
blends that your fungi enjoy and unlock their true potential. While mixing ingredients, use copy, switch, and rotate functions, and place a preset formula you have in the corresponding spot.
Aw, looks kind of like jelly. I bet Paimon's gonna be all over that.
Hey, Paimon wouldn't ever do that.
Well, I can tell why you didn't book that role.
And with all these different kinds of fungi, they should have different abilities, right?
Yeah, so to work on their abilities, we'll use something called the Special Training Mode. In this
Special
mode,
training
there will be
mode.
2 challenge types, Coordinated Assaults and Zone Defense. Travelers will be able to command their fungi's abilities, have them coordinate their attacks against a single target, and control them to defend the ley line monolith.
Aw,
Oh,
they're
okay,
so
so
cute.
they're defending.
This is gonna be so much fun. I can't wait.
It's kind of like
Yeah, me
tower
neither.
defense Pokemon.
As for the rewards, in addition to Primo Gems and various materials, once travelers have reached a certain phase of the event, they will also be able to summon the great and almighty merchant, Dory.
And Layla will be appearing in the event storyline, as well as a familiar visitor from another nation. Any idea who it could be?
Supposedly
Yaemiko.
a fun guy.
It's Yaemiko.
Okay, I see what you
That's
did
why.
there. I
That's why
respect
they're
it.
on the banner.
Let's leave that for
I do
travelers
want
to discover themselves in the event.
Just because I could drop
Okay,
the
next
totems
up we have a
for
change
easy
of pace
combat.
with an all-new Trials event.
Okay.
For this event, travelers will have to use characters' special abilities to complete specific objectives. For example, you may have to knock slimes into the goal by triggering an overloaded reaction with Yanfei's and Klee's attacks, or use Yelan's elemental skill to move quickly and dodge giant pinballs. Here are some others. Use Xiao's plunging attack to send platforms back to the ground, or use Beto's elemental skill to hit the ball.
This sounds like some pretty unusual training.
Yeah,
that's pretty
and to make things even more interesting, this event will support co-op gameplay.
It's like Genshin
This
Olympics.
sounds like it'll be a lot of fun to watch. But what about objectives for characters that maybe we haven't unlocked yet?
No worries, we got you covered. All the corresponding characters will be provided as trial characters in the challenges.
Perfect.
In addition to these events, version 3.2 will also feature an event for our players to put their skills to the test. This time, we'll have a new edition of the Hypostatic Symphony event.
Nice. So, what changes can travelers expect this time around?
The most notable change, of course, will be the addition of the new Dendro Hypostasis. That's right, the last member of the Hypostasis family will be officially landing in version 3.2. Besides serving as a new open-world boss, the Dendro Hypostasis will also be busy performing alongside its fellow Hypostases in the Hypostatic Symphony event.
This time around, travelers
music?
will be facing challenges featuring the Dendro, Cryo, Pyro, and Hydro Hypostases. Before each challenge, travelers may select a buff effect to use. However, as you increase the difficulty, the number of uses will decrease and the enemies will become more challenging.
Okay.
So it'll be super important for travelers to plan the right moment to use these effects.
So what options do we have once we run out of buffs?
Travelers will still be able to use food and potions from their inventory.
Oh, okay.
If you're aiming to just collect all the Primo Gem rewards, then don't worry. You won't need to up the difficulty too much.
Okay, good to know.
I'm only here for the
I,
Primo
for
Gems,
one,
so
will definitely
they'll be
not
fine.
be upping the difficulty. And just like before, you may tackle the challenges together with your friends once they have joined your world.
Great. We can help each other out.
Oh, yeah.
Now that we've covered the challenge event, let's take a quick look at a couple more casual events coming our way in the new update. First, we'll be finding inspiration for an illustrator in the Outside the Canvas, Inside the Lens event. And once again, we'll be working together with Lieben in Marvelous Merchandise.
Oh, okay.
It's
that
also
again.
worth mentioning here
That's cool.
that
That's
some
just free
optimizations have been made for the photo event this time around. Everyone will be able to select from some preset angles and can make use of the rotate and focus functions to take better pictures.
That's great.
While you're out taking pictures, you may run into some interesting storylines along the way. So be sure not to miss Outside the Canvas, Inside the Lens.
Man, I love these kinds of events. Sign me up.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
just saying for the
In
free
addition to all these new events, we also have some news on system-related
yes,
updates
finally.
and optimizations. I'm
The
really
load
excited
limit.
about the first of these, which is regarding the Serena Teapot. Starting with version 3.2, the Serena Teapot will be adding the long-awaited replication system.
Oh.
Wow, that's super amazing.
Yeah. This feature will allow travelers to use sharing codes to bring designs from other travelers' teapots and implement them in their own.
Okay.
Or share their own teapot designs. I know there may be
That's
some
pretty
travelers
cool.
out there who
I
have
actually
seen
really
some amazing teapot designs that they've wanted to also create themselves, but didn't have the ability or time to make it. With this new function, travelers will be able to bring that creativity back to their own teapot or share their creativity with others.
Get ready to hit up your friends with amazing teapot skills.
Oh, I can't wait to see everyone sharing their designs, especially with me.
Which brings us to our final update to share with everyone. This one is regarding the game's available languages. Starting with version 3.3, which will be the update following this one, Genshin Impact will be adding Turkish and Italian to the game language settings. So, players who'd prefer to see the game's text and UI in those languages can look forward to that.
The team truly hopes that travelers from all over the world can enjoy the game and start their own journeys through the world of Tibet.
For further details, please check Genshin Impact's official
I
channels
wonder if they'll
and
have
keep an eye out
I would
for
love
future announcements
for
and
there
info.
to be like
Wow.
Italian
We've
voice
covered a ton
acting.
of stuff. Seriously, it's
That
a
would be
lot to
pretty.
take in.
That would be pretty cool.
For sure. So now is probably a great time for our last redemption code.
Oh yeah, let's
Yeah,
go.
Last redemption code.
往返自然，
这支舞献给你，是这， 起舞吧。
御风而行，该出发了。
飞吧，准备跳了。呀！
Let's see. Golf Sierra 6 Romeo Lima Kilo Golf Kilo Whiskey Uniform Echo Romeo. There we go.
Well, everyone, I think we've covered just about everything coming our way in version 3.2, which means we've arrived at the end of our special program.
This was fun.
Yeah, no, we covered a ton of stuff.
So much stuff.
Yeah. So many events, too. But the thing that I'm most excited about is, of course, Nahida playable character, Nahida playable character, Nahida playable character.
Obviously.
Nice.
Yeah, for me, it was definitely
just
the
so I can
beard.
maximize
Dude,
my
it looks
Nahida
so
usage.
insane. Yes. I have no idea.
I'll need to max out my Dendro Traveler.
Yeah,
too.
no, for me, oh my gosh, so many things. Battling the Dendro Hypostasis, and of course the fabulous Fungus Frenzy. Getting my little fungi and battling with them, and you know, the teapot, the Serena teapot. I'm so behind on my teapot, so I can't wait to
get on it.
Get some designs from others, or at least get some inspiration from getting another teapot design.
And just as we mentioned earlier, even though the Sumeru Archon quest will be reaching its final chapter here, it most definitely won't be the end of our journey in Sumeru. In our story this time, we'll be encountering some interesting and mysterious content, and I hope it will be an amazing experience for all of our travelers. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon be with all of you.
See you in game, everyone. Bye.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Oh, okay. That was nice. That was cool. Feels like we learned a lot. Pretty eager to fight, do all the fights and get the mats for Nahida. I really did want a decent Dendro character for a while. I skipped over Tanari's banner to make sure I get Nahida, so definitely getting her. I just got Nilou, so I'm pretty sure I'll have enough. I bought a pack of Primo Gems just for this. It was during the It was during Google Play sale, so I felt like I got the good end of the bargain for that one. Pretty disappointed that Layla is gonna be on the separate banner for Yamiko and Child. I would roll for Child because he's really strong, but at the same time, I have plenty of Hydro characters already. Not a lot of Electro ones I want to really use, and Yamiko with her playstyle, especially, you know, just spamming the E totems. It helps me out because I played the game mostly on mobile. And besides, with Dendro taking a front stage, it feels like Electro characters are gonna be pretty meta and pretty decent. Might as well just start farming for Electro stuff too. Alright, Le Golf. Get out of here. What does Yae Miko need? Ah, Yae Miko needs freaking handguards. I hate it. I hate it so much. The handguards are not even that hard to get. It's just annoying. Wait, hold on. What is her local specialty? It's not cherry blossom, is it? She wants Thundering Gladiator. I mean, I could roll that. And Skyward, I don't have Skyward Atlas, but I have the Wiz. Let's see. What does she need? C. Ganoderma. Okay, I can roll those. I got C. Ganodoras. I was hoping that she wouldn't have like something like Sakura petals or something, because that's ridiculous. I can farm the sea flowers pretty easily. I'm not still quite sold on Yae Miko yet, so we'll see. I might end up skipping her after all. As far as Layla is concerned, I want to have Layla, but like, 4 stars, I can always wait. Besides, with the I have between Ayaka and Ganyu, I think I got my field pretty covered with Cryo, so.
往返自然。
和浪花共舞吧。
云野，夜明。
呀！雪纷飞，阴吹雪。飞吧！
御风而行，克。
All right, that's a clean up of all the fungus for today. Let's hit up the Senbatorii teapot and collect our gems and call it a day. Alright, see you all next time. Bye bye.